You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of Lady J Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
I know you do. I know you do, because that's what I do. I give you that kind of love that makes you come back. I'm your pusher, baby. I'm your pusher.
Why do you like this?
Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. I was once in your place, you should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in the world right now. Much is right. Little black boy, you're gonna see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in a chain. Hello, welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. I am your host, John Hansboro. Today is November 29th, 2023. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day thus far. To this month, this is the last show of the month. This happens to be Men's Mental Health Month. I had no idea of that until the beginning of this month, that this was Men's Mental Health Month. Mental health is important for any and everybody, not just us as men. But I do feel like as men, we don't reach out and get help when needed. So it's going to be a little bit of a twist tonight. I've been thinking about this all day long. And before I start any poetry, first of all, this is being brought to you by Lady J Media, Butterfly Entertainment. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the What Up Baltimore TV page. We appreciate all the followers and everyone who is subscribed to the page so far and who is keeping up with us. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. Thank you for getting my merch. My books are always available. Spitfire Poetry Volume 1, Spitfire Poetry Volume 2, and also my very first book, Unusual Favor, a true story about addiction and infidelity. All right, look out for part 2 of that, Unusual Favor 2, for the first of the year. I'm not even going to keep saying, I decided to just push it back till January. What else I want to say before I get started? Oh, last Friday, the 24th, shout out to my sister, Shamice Lady Jacobs, for her men's mental health event. It was good to see so many of the poets that I feel connected to in one building. You know, it was good to see everybody. It felt like it was sort of a reunion almost to me. Shout out to C Roses. Shout out to my man C and everybody over there. I appreciate you guys. I always love going to that event space. But big shout out to my sister Shamice, man. That was a really good look. I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. Me and my wife had such a great time. And follow Shamice Lady Jacobs because I know she's got a number of things that she's constantly doing. The RVA project. And I believe she's got another event coming up, if I'm not mistaken, for the ladies. I could have swore I saw a flyer. Shout out to my sister and brother, Aneski, Anna Kamzat, and Victor CEO. It was good to see you guys in the house. Shout out to my man Isaiah Haynes, my little bro Isaiah Haynes. Go get his book, y'all, off my soapbox. He killed it with some poetry. Shout out to my sister, The Problem, Jasmine, The Problem. It was great to see you, Jazz, definitely. Who else? Damn, I can't remember the lady that was there. That was a social worker. She was absolutely incredible, and there was a young man there that I'm going to have on my show very soon. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, and I don't want to say the wrong name, so I'm gonna find that while we're on the show. Also, I got a question. I got a question that I want you guys to think about, especially so many of us who have children. All right. It's not specifically geared to parents who have kids, but just anybody in general. Just anyone in general. So, are you and your children, are you a friend to your child? Are you a parent to your child, or are you both? Are you both a parent and a friend to your child? Are you a friend to your child, or are you a parent to your child? Or is there a medium? All right. 443-297-4753 is a number to call in if you got anything you want to say or talk about. That question that I've asked, like I said, are you a friend to your child, or are you a parent to your child? I think that's something that we really need to think about going into the new year. And maybe we can change some things that's going on with some of this craziness with our kids out here. Because I'm a parent. I'm not a friend to my children. My children have friends. I'm the father. So a father and a friend, they're two different things. Now, don't get me wrong. These are my views, my opinions. If you don't like it, that's your problem. You have to pray about that. But I'm going to express how I feel on my platform. And I believe that if you're a parent, you should be a parent to your children, not a friend, because they can get it confused and then you got issues. All right. If you want to be that friend. So anyway, let's get into some poetry. I want to go right into it with Hey Little Black Boy. Hopefully I can remember this. I haven't said this poem in quite some time. Like I said, if you got an answer to my question, 443-297-4753 is the number. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the page. All right. Shout out to Lady J. Thank you for all that you do, the owner and CEO of this station. So listen, I did a poetical experience with Aneski Anakamzad and her husband, Victor CEO. Had a wonderful idea to put a play together with a bunch of poetry from different artists. It was called I Am Woke. That is one of my top three. I've been in a number of plays, but that one right there is in my top three of my favorites that I've done in my whole life. My very first play that I did, shout out to my sister, oh my God, Mahogany, Toya Mahogany. I did a play with her. I was in her play. Let's get that right, because I didn't do that. She was so humble to have me in her play. And it was a great experience. It was called Live, Laugh, and Love to Create. But Aneski wrote this poem, this play, where all of these artists, she just chose in different poems that we all had. And it's like she just put these 7 scenes together of different types of events that go on in everyday life in our families, right? And it was beautiful. So I did like 3, I think I did 2 or 3 poems in that production, but this is called Hey Little Black Boy. I wrote this one night after a family member was shot. Hey little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. See, because I was once in your place, so you should respect what I say. Some of the shit that I'm about to tell you just may save your life in a world where not much is right. Little black boy, you're going to see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in them chains. You'll come across bits and pieces of racism, but your school system will claim they're trying to relate to what you face every day. Little black boy, watch what you say and mind where you play. I know in school they tell you we all are equal, but it's fine print at the bottom of that statement. Little black boy, at 12 years old, you could be gunned down for being in the wrong part of town. Little black boy, as you grow into your teenage years, that's when this shit starts to get real. Keep yourself active. Don't hang with them bastards. Learn a trade, shorty. Anything with your hands. Just keep up your grades. Little black boy, be respectful and listen to your elders. They could teach you some things, but you know everything, right? Don't be stupid, little black boy. They were here before you. You can learn from their stories. Did you know you have to work twice as hard when competing for any job? Don't dress like a slob, shorty. Keep yourself clean. It don't have to be expensive. This shit's still going to look mean. Little black boy, the man make the clothes. Don't listen to these hoes. Little black boy, stay off them blocks. You may think it's slick till you in jail taking dick and washing outfits. Little black boy, that life ain't for you, and it's cool. Don't be a fool. Stay in school. You may bend some rules, but always, always be true to who you are. A soldier in battle. That horn sounds every day, little black boy. Keep God in your life and pray every day. Hey, little black boy. Hey, little black boy. Hey, little black boy. Yeah, that's one to me that is very that's one of my favorites, because I was trying to find a way to reach out to our young men. You know, I remember one night I was on Clubhouse, and I shared that poem, and I can't remember what state the young lady was from. I want to say Georgia, maybe. I mean, Atlanta. I don't know. But anyway, it was a bunch of us in the group chat. Everybody sharing poems. If you're familiar with Clubhouse, you know there's a bunch of different rooms that you can go in virtually or whatever. And I was in the poetry room, one of the poetry rooms. And I had just wrote Hey Little Black Boy, right? This was around the pandemic time in its height, 2020. And I did that poem, and this young lady came on and said that that was too vulgar. Now, this is a room where it was no holds barred, the language was whatever, but she told me that it was too much. It was too vulgar. It was too straightforward or some bullshit, right? And my response to her was, well, how am I supposed to come at them? Because that's the way I'm trying to get their attention. I'm trying to reach out to them in a way that they maybe can understand that you may not, you know? So how else should I do it? You know, in your words, what would you do? Because that's what you believe. So I can do what I want to do. If you don't like it, then get out the goddamn room, basically. But anyway, yeah, that was the only time I had someone really express to me that they didn't like something that I did, which was fine. Like I told her, baby, your opinion is your opinion. But where I am, I see young men get shot every other damn day, damn near. So, or hear about it, or hear the gunshots itself from where I live. So, you know, that's my reality and my way of speaking to the young men out here. If you don't like it, then whatever. So anyway, let's go to something else. Hey Little Black Boy. Let's do another poem that I did in that same production. This has been on my mind for a second too. Now hopefully I can remember this and not mess this up. But another one where I was trying to reach the children, the young adults, lesson class seminar session. Lesson class seminar session. Lesson class seminar session. Lesson class seminar session. Just a few things our people are missing. You see, you can't complete the job without the right tools. That's why they don't care what happens in our schools. They know we're not coming to a parent-teacher night. Your kid failing in geometry, but you got all the angles. Take that picture at the stoplight. Live a different life on social media. You don't want it unless it comes expedient. Lesson, class, seminar, session. Just a few things our people are missing. Financial literacy. What the hell is that? I'm glad you asked. Because you all invest your stacks in J's and handbags at zero growth and no return. In the end, nothing's earned. But you fresh to death with nothing left, waiting on your next stimulus check. Invest in yourself so you make the hours. If you work hard enough, it's you that's empowered. Lesson, class, seminar, session. Just a few things our people are missing. Try your best to be consistent. Make the negative non-existent. He gave you a helpmate, but you chose the assistant. Lesson, class, seminar, session. Just a few things our people are missing. Set a goal and stay focused. And when you reach that goal, set a goal and stay focused. Like I said, try your best to be consistent. Make that negative non-existent. He gave you a helpmate. He gave it to you, but you chose the assistant. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things our people are missing. Shout out to my I Am Woke family. Miss you guys. It was good to see some of y'all. Oh, and my brother Marco, the real Marco. Shout out to Marco. It was great to see you too, bro. All right, this one is It's Wrong. This one is called It Is Wrong. It's wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. The people have spoken. Some are going off emotions because it's wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We can make a change, but it requires us to change. Change the way we spend in our dollars, because to them, that's the only thing that matters, because their pockets, they get fatter. When you're spending money with the man, you should be buying land. I don't understand what's going on. So many things I see are wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. Fight the power, say it loud. You're not inferior. You should feel proud. Remember who you are. Raise your head and stand tall. Pull up your goddamn pants. I don't want to see that shit, man. The shit staying in the fabric is embedded deep like racism. We can't have it because it's wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. We are the world. Well, who's helping the children? 2020 has been a year of constant worry and fear. Deadly virus, police brutality, fighting injustice. It's abundantly clear that we still have so far to go after so many blood, sweat, and tears, because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. It's wrong. You can find It's Wrong on any of the musical social sites. I did It's Wrong with my man Hollow Tip. Hollow Tip T was the producer of that track that I did it on. If you go on any of the music social sites, It's Wrong by John Hansboro. Shout out to my man Tori that did that track for me. That shit was mean too. All right. 443-297-4753 is the number here. All right. Like I said, are you a friend or a parent to your child? I'm just asking. I'm curious. I just want to know. You know, even if you're not able to get to me during the show, when I'm off the show, hit me up on my Instagram or my Facebook Messenger. Answer the question for me. Are you a friend or are you a parent to your child? Which one do you think is best? Being a friend, a parent, or both? Can you do both? You know, can you do both? I would like to know. I would love to know. All right, hunting season. This is one of my favorites right here, too. It's hunting season and I'm the prey. With so many things against me, if I explain, would you even understand? It's hunting season and I'm the prey. In the end, the outcome is the same. No consequences for the actions. We pay consequences for our blackness. It's hunting season and I'm the prey. If I get shot, you may hear a small segment on Fox. The scenario doesn't matter. No one's held accountable. They think we a bunch of animals. I just want to enjoy my family and live out my days, raise my 2 children and make all sorts of memories. It's hunting season and I'm the prey. I could be shot down. The noise is so familiar, no one heard a sound. And it's hunting season and I'm the prey. Being hearted by your own people is what hurts the most. The love you receive will make a hater do the most. It's hunting season and I'm the prey. I pray that we no longer live this way. It's hunting season and I'm the prey. It seems it's always been this way. Hunting season. All right. Men's Mental Health Month. Fellas, if you need to talk to somebody, find somebody to talk to professionally. Or if you got that friend that's not going to spread your shit all over the world and you trust in them, you know, maybe you can talk to them sometimes. If you hit me up on my Instagram, Messenger, Facebook, send me an email at my name, John Hansboro, the number 13 at gmail.com. If you need any resources or anything in that order for you to be able to talk to somebody, or just get some shit off your chest, man, hit me up. I got you. I got a bunch of resources and people that I know that can help you. All right. Now we're going to go with the same old shit. This is one that I like as well. Same old shit. I can't even remember when I wrote this. All right. Actually, this was during the pandemic. I wrote a bunch of stuff during the 2020 pandemic. I used to just sit on the patio all day and just write. All right. Same old shit. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. When we get past the scrutiny, things will be better, you see. But it's the same old shit indeed. Now the government got grass dispensaries because they are finally making profits, you see. He screams, stay woke, but they don't listen because he broke. They on a corner pushing smoke. It's loud outside just because it's summertime. Dirt bikes rolling on cameras they hold and flood social media with we read encyclopedias and my children push buttons. Gingerbread muffins, but it's the same old shit indeed. On a corner bleeding, he just took a beating from the boys in blue. What you gonna do? Same old shit indeed. Viral video of a booty shaking hoe got hundreds of views, and we all watch the news to see if we recognize any of them dudes. BMP 13 on another murder scene, and they decorate the city with yellow tape that's sticky because they shot little Ricky. So they marched for 30 days because it's the same old shit today. Are you a parent or a friend to your child? To answer that question again, if anyone's just tuning in, I am 100% parent to my children. I have two absolutely beautiful daughters, 14 and 11. And my thing is, if we communicate as much as possible, you know, I feel like that's very important. They're going to have questions. They don't understand their children. They ain't supposed to. They're not supposed to. They're kids. They're learning. You know, so I can't conform to being a friend to my babies. That just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I just don't. I'm a parent who is in a safe space. First, we exercise open, honest, but respectful dialogue. Exactly. Definitely respectful dialogue. I am both now that he's an adult. Definitely. I understand that too, Lady JC. This is a great point. I'm glad I asked this. That's a great point. When they're an adult, that's different. And when they're an adult and you're a parent and a friend to them, it's still that parent element because the respect that they had for you when you were raising them. So it's still, you know, it's a little different because they're adults. So you can say different things to them, you know, that you may have not have said when they were a child. But I'm just trying to come up with ways. I don't understand why so many of the young people are angry. Some of them You ask them, you know, I just don't get it. I know we all go through different things, and who knows what a lot of them got going on at home, you know. But again, like I said, the views and opinions are mine as no one else's, and for me personally, raising two daughters as children, I am a parent to them. Now, when they get to be adults, I am so glad you shout out to Lady J. I'm so glad you made that point, because as that's very important. I'm sure my relationship with them is going to go on different levels, especially as they grow into adults, or when they're young women, adult women, not even young, they're just women, period. All right, with their own places or whatever. When I was growing up, my dad would talk to me and my brother constantly about all different types of shit. But as we got older into like our teenage years, if we're all in the car going somewhere, we used to go on trips in the summertime all the time. If we're in the car, and my mother's in the car, me and my brother in the back, the conversation is slightly different. There's a level of respect with the jokes that we're saying to one another. Now, keep in mind, we're in our teenage years at this point. So me and my brother's relationship with our father was one that I felt like I could go to him and say this about anything. I could joke with him about all types of shit. I could say certain words or whatever that I might not have said if my mother was sitting in the passenger seat. But if it's just me, him, and Vic in the car riding, who knows what we, you know. But it was a respect thing. And even then, I never felt like my father was my buddy. He wasn't my friend. That's just, you know, growing up now. When I was a kid, he just wasn't. He was a coach. He was my father. He was a coach and a mentor to so many other of my me and my brother's buddies and friends that was in the neighborhood and outside the neighborhood on the football field. And I just think that it's very important that these children understand friendship, parenthood, authority, because you can have issues with them having problems with authority when they get older if they feel as though they never had to deal with it when they were young children. They've got a voice. Yeah, that's great. Give them a voice. There's nothing wrong with that. But they have to understand sometimes no means no. This is how this is. Eat it, suck it up, whatever the hell you got to do. Talk about it, pray about it. I don't know. Figure it out. But you're not going to run anything in a house that you don't pay mortgage in, rent in. You're being fed, sheltered, and clothed. We're losing our minds. No. It's absolutely crazy to me. I'm sorry. It really is. It really is. And anybody's watching have an issue with that, I'm sorry. I really do apologize. But you can go and watch something else. There's nothing wrong with that. I still love you. But I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. And I think that somewhere along the lines, man, some shit got crossed. You know, we got to figure out how to get this shit back. We got to figure out how to get back to our young people respecting not only us as adults but themselves as well. You know what I mean? Themselves as well. I'm sorry. They have to understand. You know what I mean? Just because I don't even know if I want to go here. Jesus. Oh my goodness. They have to understand that there is a difference. You know. They just do. We carry ourselves a certain way because we're an example for them to follow, you know. We try to get so many of them into churches or religion or churches and things of that nature. And I want both of my children um, how can I put this? They do go to church, but it's just not about going. Because just going don't mean nothing if you ain't doing nothing with it. If you're not, you know, practicing what you're hearing and seeing. You know what I mean? We got to think about the shit that we doing and saying in front of our children, in front of these kids out here, right? If I go to church with, if I'm a child and I'm going to church with my grandfather, okay, which is just a hypothetically, because neither one of my grandfathers took me in no church. They was their own home pastors. But anyway, if I'm taking a church as a young man, a young child, right? Say by an older, an adult, and when I'm sitting there and I'm listening and this, that, and the other, and they're telling me to follow a certain guideline or I should do a certain I should treat people with respect, you know, treat people how I want to be treated, things of that nature. So we though, as people, as adults, we gotta sit down sometimes and think, if you get in the car with those same children that you brought to church, okay, and don't get all in your feelings, anybody who has an issue with this. Like I said, turn it off. Go watch something else. It's 8. It's almost 8. I know your favorite show get ready to come on, right? But if you get in a vehicle and you're driving and you just start talking crazy about whoever was in the building, what they had on, if they gay, straight, white, black, whatever, what do you think this child is thinking in their mind when they sitting back in the back seat just playing with their little toys or on that device? Because you think because they in that device, they not listening. They listening. They listening. It's little key words that you're going to say that's going to hit them while they sitting there playing with their little device, and you think they're not paying attention to nothing you're saying. And then you confused and trying to figure out why they won't conform to your church ways or to what you telling them is right. Like, I just think we should think about that. I really do, because I do all the time. I think about it all the time. What am I setting for my children? What type of example am I setting for them? At the very least, all I can do is talk to them, communicate with them as much as possible. You got a question, babe? What's up? What? Why is daddy doing what? Why is daddy doing this? Why is daddy doing that? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. What else you want to know? Like I don't understand it. And I feel like we're conforming to these dumbass bullshit ways of trying to, with our younger children, let me be specific because we are so sensitive. With our younger children, I feel like we're trying to be a friend to them more than a parent. That's just, I don't know how any other way to put it out there. I don't. And some of y'all not gonna like it. You got an attitude right now, but I could care. Hey man, tune into something else. This is Men's Mental Health Month. God damn it, this is my last show of the month, and I'm getting off how I feel. I told you from the beginning this was going to be a different show. I'm going to do poetry, yeah, but I'm going to tell you how I feel, because I feel like the one thing we don't do is talk about. If you talk about shit, you can at least get it off you, you know? And you're not walking around yelling or being upset with random people that you don't even fucking know, that's standing there talking to you and they like confused about what you're angry about, you know? And being angry and being passionate is two different things too. That's another thing. You know, we're so damn sensitive now. If someone raises their voice or feels very passionate about something, oh, they're angry, they're mad, you know, ooh, they're so angry and mad. You know what I mean? Maybe they got something, maybe some of the men who are passionate. I ain't even gonna go there. But like I said, being passionate and being angry is two different things. You know, I'm passionate about our community. I'm passionate about these children. I'm passionate about us as a people. I try to treat people right. I try to be the same with everyone, even people I don't even like to be around. I don't even try to let them know I don't like to be around your clown ass. You're lame, you're nasty, you're a smart ass. Like I don't, but I don't have to let this person know that. I can walk, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Boom. That was my 2 seconds right there. I ain't got to keep talking to you. Let me move on to something else that makes me feel better, that gives me good vibrations. You know what I mean? Not a slob of shit that just wants to get on your nerves or be negative. You know? Protect your peace, man. Protect your peace by any means. Protect your peace. Do what you got to do for you to maintain a certain level of peace, especially as a man, because if you don't, you're going down. Your family depends on you as the man in the house. I don't care what nobody say. If you're a man and you got a family in your house, your family is looking at you to be the provider, bro. That's that it is what it is at the end of the day. There's people out here that's doing it by themselves. Men, women. Y'all know how many women out here doing this shit by themselves? I know a bunch of sisters that's doing shit by their damn self at home with children, and they holding the shit down. We gotta think about what we're doing with these kids, man, with these children, and what we're letting them see. You know, we really do. We gotta be serious about that. So look, let me go into loving this combo tonight. Thank you, Lady J. I appreciate you. Let's go into poetry is my therapy, because if you can't tell, this is a therapy session as well as I am getting it out for Men's Mental Health Month. I want everybody under the sound of my voice, and I can see my face right now, to know if no one has told you that they love you, I do. All right. Poetry is my therapy. Poetry is my therapy. You see, it gets me through so much shit. When I put pen to paper, nigga, it gets me through so much shit. Pushing and pressing the pen, the ink is insulin. 6 units before breakfast. I count my carbs. I can't be reckless. Maintain a decent sugar level, because if my shit drop, it could be detrimental. Poetry, that's my therapy. Something therapeutic happens when I go to create. It's just something about putting the right word with the right line that make them both come together, like you and your partner at the very same time. 2 souls sharing the same vibe. Poetry is my therapy. I press every day. Giving up ain't an option. A devil's going down today. You know me and that nigga, we stay boxing. He got me on the ropes. But I'm guard body Ali. I hit him with the rope-a-dope. The champ is here. The champ is here. And I fight every ounce of fear. I just do it like Nike, the goddess of victory. You know he's in here. Poetry. That's my therapy. Sometimes that shit keep me up at night. It's the little light in mine that keeps me up writing that one last line. I need it like the air I breathe. If I didn't have it, tell me, where would I be? I could have been serving a 1 to 3. My wife and kids could have buried me. But poetry is my therapy. All right. 443-297-4753 is the number. All right. Are you a friend or a parent to your child? Or are you both? What stage are you in? Is your child a child, or is your child a grown adult? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. A feeling in my gut. This is in Spitfire Poetry Volume 1. I know I wrote this before 2020, between 2015 and 2020. This is called A Feeling in My Gut. I feel it in my gut. I can't explain it. Encourage myself. Remember, I made it. Some couldn't take it. Only a chosen few can endure like I do. I put on a face, mask it with a smile, but really the sad clown is the feeling I have inside. Struggling day to day, nobody knows your pain. You hide what you go through. Your skin still black and blue from the way that they left you. In an unfamiliar place, what the devil meant for evil in a tight space was somewhere for me to go and create. God rushed my brain with all kinds of things. So I grabbed my pen and started to begin my healing process. Without it, I'm a mess. I put it all on paper, going in like a caper, holding nothing back, carefully planning my attack. Straight to the body, weigh him down. He's all lost. Take the head off his shoulders, send it to Mars. A feeling in my gut, I can't explain it. Woke up this morning, depression just washed over me. Dropped the kids off at school, then I felt lonely, so I walk my dog. When I talk, he just listens. There's no back talk. Following orders is his only mission. After my morning walk, I felt a spark for ideas, so I pulled on the flame. A hit straight to the brain. Words started bouncing around. I couldn't control the sounds as they rained down on me. No jacket, no rain jacket turned up loud. I wanted to feel it all on me. In an unfamiliar place again, but this time I brought my pen. It's sort of like my GPS with all sorts of routes to get me to my destination. My pen is my staff. I use it without a mask. I commit a crime with no remorse, drag the bodies to the morgue, and then double back for more. It's a feeling in my gut. I can't explain it. Look in the mirror and remember I made it. Control, Alt, Delete. Control, Alt, Delete knocks you off your feet. Today, socially, is more than a cup of tea. Today is much faster. Yesterday doesn't matter. Everything comes quick like Superhead, man. No shit. We had encyclopedias, had to read books for research, hip hop from Cool Herc. Every tape deck was loaded with the best of old school rap like Return of the Boom Bap, Carolites One with the knowledge. You dreamed of going to college. After a different world, they tried to make Bill's legacy burn. I believe if they can't control you, they alter your folder, then delete you, soldier. They want to control all our people, have them dumbed down, don't be equal. They keep you distracted with nonsense to keep you on the fence, then back to work again. Don't believe everything you hear, but don't turn a blind eye to what's happening today. Think outside the box. Don't stay tuned to Fox. Spend time with your children instead of media cruising. Can't control your children, but can control the remote control. Know all the shows, and it really shows when your child who knows all the characters and housewives, but can't count past 9. And you think it's cute, put you on mute while I speak the truth to the young black youth. Save your money. Being broke, that shit ain't funny. Manage your money. Don't spend it all, dummy. Think of the children. Your children raise children with generations of wealth. It won't happen by itself. Sacrifice, put the work in. The words I've spoken don't come from a token. I have no uncles named Tom. I was taught to stand strong. I do this shit all night long. They want black men in thongs. You're a troublemaker if you strong. And speak your mind all the time. Keep them tokens. They drop dimes. Controlling your mind, altering your time, then delete you as mine. So don't be controlled. Controlled, alt, delete. Stop walking around sleep. Shit got me all feeling a certain way right now. God damn it. All right. Anxiety. Spitfire Poetry Volume 1. I'm going to squeeze 1 or 2 more out, then we're going to get out of here. All right. 443-297-4753 is the number. Are you a friend to your child, or are you the parent, or are you both? All right. And what stage are you at with the child? Are they a young adult? Are they still a toddler? Are they a teenager? Are they grown? Are they over 21? Are you parent, or are you their friend? Let me know. Anxiety. My head is spinning. I can't see clearly. I feel weary. Why am I teary? My breathing is elevated. It feels perpetuated. Regardless, I gotta make it. Feels like I'm devastated. I can't fake it. My kids are watching. Could they be future plotting? I told them you have options and life's no Mary Poppins. You may fall, but just keep on rising until you can see the horizon. Remember your breathing. Just keep on believing that this is your season. You'll reap what you're seeding. Start counting. I mean it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look to the floor. It's not spinning anymore. It's just about over. Then what's this again? Sweat drips from your chin. It's happening again. Focus on something. Dive into consumption. It ain't always something. Ain't it always something to think all that fussing? Were you saying something? You can't push my buttons because you're up to something. Why are you always fronting? Why panic? It's nothing. Don't let this defile you. You're a king. It's inside you. Just remember you're breathing and keep on believing that this is your season to reap what you're seeding. Breathe. All right. Reap what you're seeding. A new day. It's a new day. I've seen many things, but none just the same. A new day brings change when you think of it, but none just the same. It's a new day out here, but don't shed a tear. It's a new day. That fear went away. What you don't do today is for a new day, a new way of thinking instead of your mind stinking of thoughts of yesterday, because tomorrow's a new day. Fresh opportunities, the pressure that loose me. I'm not for the scrutiny. A new day, I do believe, is a chance to make it right. When a bird takes flight and spreads its wings, a new day brings beautiful springs, sunlight that beams and heats up your skin. A new day brings things unseen and put in perspective. This is not just a message. Somebody might end it. Being suspended in space, they gave up their race. A new day, a new space to go and create another way. A new day can bring so much change. So don't give up today, for tomorrow's a new day. What a difference it makes. A new day's no mistake. Just hold on to tomorrow, and then to tomorrow, to the days that follow. Joy is what you swallow. What the side effect of laughter, what you mad for, doesn't matter. A new day comes after any type of disaster. What you go through will mold you. It's a new day. It's over. My pencil and me. My pencil and me feel so good when we together. Comforts me like a warm sweater. Cable's lit, but I ain't watching it. My pencil and me, we got places to be. I got issues, you see, so my pencil bleeds and speaks when I don't want to talk. My pencil strikes up conversation, creates energy, and keeps me with that inner me so I can express myself frequently. I keep him close. His nickname is Toast. He spits fire that'll heat your ass up, tingle ray in your chest. I'm not the one to test, and I confess that I've slipped and I have fallen, but I got up and I kept brawling. My pencil and me, a dynamic duo, because three's company only when my pen feels jealousy. So she rides shotgun and the pencil's in the trunk. The mechanical pumps cannons till it's empty. Then I grab the lead and reload again. Automatic fire, rapid shots are heard from the sound from blocks. Alert neighborhood watch. There's a shooting spree and anyone can get it. Keep your vest. I sent it to you fitted. Thought he was a terrorist, so I ripped through his new era. Watermelon splatter like Gallagher on stage with a hammer and full of stamina. My pencil and me go everywhere together. Nobody knows me sweater. My pencil and me go everywhere together. Nobody knows me better. Finishes my letters, settles all my disputes. When I write, I put you on route. When I write, I put you on mute. Your spirit I rebuke like a funky green rash. Just makes me want to puke. My pencil and me been through it, you see. Puts me on one knee, so I pray faithfully. Lord, keep me covered. You know I don't like them buzzards. Just a ball of bad energy. Send them to a new century. My pencil and me will continue our quest until God says enough and he puts me to rest. That is our show for tonight, Spitfire Poetry Shutdown Podcast. I want to thank y'all for watching. Stay vigilant. Stay safe out there. All right. If you want to be blessed, you must bless somebody else. Good night.
Just wanted to let you know that the host of this show appreciates the time that you've spent with them. Now, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with everything that we're doing. And most of all, thank you for tuning in to What Up Baltimore Online Radio, where the people have the power.